Hey crafty friends, this is Nye with All Things Were Created. Today we are going to assemble our St. Patrick's Day Clover wreath. I have my art glitter glue that I will be using for all of my gluing. And as you can see, I have all of my pieces lined up and ready to go. So I'm going to start here with my pot of gold. And all that I'm going to do is I have my 3 pieces here. All I'm going to do is just really begin adding some glue here along the back and then just gluing it down. So I've got that part there. I'm going to use my fingers to help me line up the positioning. And then I'm just pressing it down gently here. And it's the same thing with the top black layer. I'm just going to line it up. And as I can see, I need to flip it because it wasn't that perfect match. So that's the way. So again, I'm just adding a little bit of glue along the edges just to get it there. And I'm using my fingers to line it up in the right position so everything just kind of matches up and meets, and pressing it down gently. Okay, so I'm going to put that one off to the side. And so my wreath size here is about 10 inches, 10 by 10 in width and height. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start from the back and work my way to the top. So I've got that right there. I'm just going to put this part, let me put it off to the side here. And I'm going to, again, just make sure that it's the right orientation. I'm going to go ahead and add some glue here. I'm also going to add glue around the letters, or in between the letters, I should say here, but I'm going to be a little gentle and not add too much. And I'm going to come in and get some of these longer parts of the letters here just to make sure that they will stick also to the bottom paper. And that looks pretty good to me. Let me get this here, a little bit more there. And again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my fingers and just line everything up. Let me think. I'm going to go this way and hold it there and just get everything right in that position. And so what I'm doing is I'm using my fingers to get the alignment. And before I press everything down, you have maybe about 5 seconds to shift it around if you need to. And so I'm just going to go in here and just press down a little bit with my letters where I added a little bit of that glue. And then I'm going to flip it and just get this part here at the back and just kind of go in, and I can be a little bit faster on this side because there aren't so many delicate letters that I need to be mindful of. And so just pressing it down there, and that's good. And so what I'm going to do now is for the next few layers, I'm basically going to do the same thing. I'm just going to go and add glue all around to get it going. So I'm going to speed up the video a little bit for us here so we're not just watching me glue. Okay, so for this top layer, this one, as you can see, it's really just an outline. And so what you want to do when you're gluing is be very careful. You do want to make sure too that your glue has a nozzle, a fine tip nozzle like this, because this outline layer is really just a lot of outlines. And so what I'm going to do is here, I'm just going to kind of go around and get it started. And I'm going to take my time here, just adding a little bit of glue all over. And I'm going to place it down first, just because I want to make sure that I'm getting it in the right position. And okay, hold on. I just want to make sure I'm getting it in the right position and the alignment. And because it's going to be difficult to do this one with the outline here. So I'm going to turn mine just a little bit, and then I'm going to come along and just kind of add the glue here. And just really taking my time, because I don't want to add too much glue, but I also need to make sure that I'm getting a good amount of the paper glued as well. So I'm just kind of taking my time to do this outline here. And let me get down here at the bottom as well. And then I'm going to press it down, get it in that position first. Make sure the whole thing is lined up still, and then just press it down gently. Kind of just pat it here. And so this one was a really fun project. Using 5 different shades of green to make this one work. I'm turning mine around so I can do the other side here, or just rotated it, I guess. I'd really thought when I was designing if I was going to put patterns on the clovers, like polka dots or stripes or little tiny clovers inside, but I thought that it might just look cute the way it is with just the solid clovers. So I'm almost there at the end with this. I'm just kind of going around getting a little bit more of these pieces here of the outline. I'm going to press it down again and just be really gentle, so that way I'm not having a whole lot of glue seeping through. And that's another thing too, if you're using the art glitter glue like I am, it dries clear, so you really don't have to worry too much. I'm going to get this back of the pot of gold here, and then I'm really going to press it down. All right, so there we go. And now for the last piece, I'm just going to add my glue to the back here, and that will finish it up for us. Added a little bit too much glue to the back of that, but it's okay. So just pressing it down, getting it lined up and pressing it down, and that's it. So that finishes this project for us. I hope that you guys enjoy this one. It's really easy and very cute. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and happy crafting.